So what I'm going to show you is the AI playing these Atari games. But the only thing the system gets is the raw pixels as inputs. So it's just like a human looking at the screen, seeing all the pixels on the screen. So there's about 30,000 numbers per frame. Because the screen's 200 by 150 pixels in size. And the goal here is to simply maximize the score. Everything is learned from scratch, and we insist that the same system plays all the different Atari games, the hundreds of different Atari games. So I'm just going to run this video now, this 1-minute video. This is Space Invaders, the most iconic game probably on Atari. And this first minute, this is before the first time the AI has ever seen this data stream. So don't forget, it doesn't know what it's playing, it doesn't know what it's controlling, and you can see it's actually losing its 3 lives. It's controlling the rocket here at the bottom of the screen, and it's losing its 3 lives immediately because it doesn't know what it's doing. But after you leave it playing overnight on a single GPU machine, you come back the next day, and now it's superhuman at the game. It's learned for itself, through experience, how to play. So you can see now every single shot it fires hits something. It can't be killed anymore. It's worked out that the pink mothership that comes across the top of the screen in a second is worth the most number of points. And it does these amazingly accurate shots to do that. And you can, if those of you remember Space Invaders, as there's less of them on the screen, they go faster. And just watch the last shot that it does, the rocket does. There's this predictive shot to hit the last Space Invader. So you can see how perfectly it sort of modeled the game world and that data stream. So accurately, it can predict ahead of time what is going to happen, just from the pixels on the screen. So this is a second video. It's my favorite video, actually. So this is a game of Breakout. And there's more gradations here of the agent getting better, the system getting better. So this is after 100 games. So just 100 games. And you can see, again here, the system is pretty terrible, but you can probably convince yourself that maybe it's starting to get the hang of the fact that it should move the bat towards the ball. Now this is after 300 games, so it's now hitting the ball back pretty consistently, and it's almost never missing, so it's about as good as the best humans can be at this game. And then we thought, that's pretty cool, but what would happen if we just left the machine playing the game for a couple more 100 games? And this amazing thing happened. What happened was it discovered the optimal strategy was to dig a tunnel around the left-hand side here and then send the ball, with this unbelievable accuracy round the back. So that's really cool because actually the brilliant programmers and researchers who are on this program, they're brilliant at programming and coming up with algorithms, but they're not so good at playing Atari. So they didn't actually know that strategy for themselves. So this is something that their own creation taught them.